Hi there and welcome to today's video. And today I've got a fairly long question here from Esther, and Esther's asking me the following. Esther says, I'm wondering if you are fat adapted, and if you are, how are you managing to do it? I usually run either first thing in the morning or after work. Running in the morning is not that much of an issue. It's running in the evening after 6 p.m. that I'm having trouble not eating carbs through the day until then. Any help that you can give will be great. Well, Esther, first and foremost, by fat adapted, I'm thinking that you're talking about something similar to Tim Noakes' Banting style diet. And as far as Tim Noakes' Banting style diet, he's got a very important phrase that he begins each and every single Banting lecture with. And I'll splice that phrase in right now.
Now, we don't have the scientific proof this is true, but...
Did you hear that, Esther? Let me play that again.
Now, we don't have the scientific proof this is true, but...
And again.
Now, we don't have the scientific proof this is true, but...
You get that?
Now, we don't have the scientific proof this is true, but...
Good. Now, as far as the Banting type lifestyle is concerned, where you cut all carbs out of your diet whatsoever, you land up walking around in a complete brain fog, because your brain requires glycogen to be able to function. Each and every cell in your body requires glycogen to be able to function. You cut diet out altogether, and what your body is trying to do, and this is the theory of the fat adaptation, is eventually your body becomes more efficient at converting fat into glycogen. And yes, the body can convert fat into glycogen, and yes, the body can be efficient at burning fat. Let's put it this way. If you have got a candle and a wick, and the candle is effectively made up of fat, because that's what wax is. You've got a candle with a wick, and that's your fat. It's the same thing within your body. But before that fat can start burning, before the candle can start burning, it needs to be ignited. So in other words, that fat burning needs to be ignited. And what you need to be able to ignite the process of fat burning is muscle glycogen. You need to have a certain amount of glycogen in your body to be able to get that furnace going, and then you can be burning fat as far as your ongoing energy reserves are concerned. But the spark to keep also the same as within the car's engine. The fuel in the tank can be fat, but the spark coming out of the spark plugs, that's glycogen. And if you don't have any spark, the engine won't be going. The same thing with your fat adapted running. If you don't have any spark of muscle glycogen to get the process going and to keep the process churning, your fat adapted activity will be a whole lot slower. And I know there's lots of people that have been writing in and telling me that what I'm saying about carbs and what I'm saying about glycogen as far as fat burning is absolute nonsense. All they need to do is, if they're going out for a run and they're wanting to be a completely fat burning type of run, what they need to do is they just pop a couple of BCAAs, or they pop a modafinil, or they chug down a couple of shots of espresso. So in other words, they are overstimulating their adrenal system with stimulants to be able to get the process going. Whereas to be able to get that process going naturally, you need to have stocked up glycogen levels. And what you're saying as far as running first thing in the morning is concerned is that when you wake up in the morning, during the time that you're sleeping, even if you're in a fat adapted type of state, during the time that you're sleeping, your body is able to replenish to a certain extent your muscle glycogen levels from fat. But at the same time, if you've got some carbs in your body, you'll be able to have fully topped up muscle glycogen levels. And if you're training at an intensity level that is conducive to fat burning, then you'll be not only using up your muscle glycogen levels, but you'll be burning fat at the same time. So your training intensity level is where your fat burning comes from. That's my take on the matter. Carb yourself up to make sure that you're able to burn your fat the most effectively. You see the Tour de France riders, they burn a hell of a lot of fat, but they require carbs within their system to keep that engine running. That's my take on the matter. Share this out amongst your running friends. Post any comments, questions, criticisms that you may have. Post those down below. Don't forget, thumbs up if you like this type of content, thumbs down if not. That way I know what to be putting out in the future. And last but by no means least, there's a big red subscribe button down there. Hit that subscribe button to be able to stay subscribed to my channel for all the new content that comes out on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis. Stay carved up for the win out there. I'll see you next time.